Lecture 25 plus. Have you ever stopped to wonder, are numbers real, or are they just figments of our collective imaginations? Welcome to a journey that promises to challenge your perceptions of the world around you. Numbers, as we know them, are symbols, abstract constructs that humanity has created to make sense of the world. They are a language, a code if you will, used to quantify and categorize the multitude of objects and phenomena that surround us. In the natural world, an apple is just an apple. It doesn't carry a label saying one. When we see two apples, we perceive them as separate entities. It is we who assign them the characteristic of two-ness. This characteristic, this number, is an abstraction. It is a symbol that we use to make sense of the world. Consider negative numbers. In nature, there is no such thing as a negative. When we use a negative in the Cartesian coordinate system, it merely represents a 180-degree turn. It's a symbol of direction, not a tangible entity. Similarly, the concept of division is not about subtraction, it's about fragmentation. When we divide, we're not subtracting one object from another. Instead, we're breaking an object into parts. This process of division can theoretically continue indefinitely, creating an infinite number of fragments. Why is this possible? Because when we divide, we don't change our frame of reference. We're simply altering our coordinate system, our number system. If we shift to smaller units, all numbers become integers. Now consider the concept of particles. Particles are regions of space with their own force field. Each force has its own carrier, and force is merely a response according to the principle of equilibrium. We and all objects are not continuous. We're the result of the distribution of forces in space. The vast emptiness dominates, with particles scattered across vast distances. This understanding leads us to view the world differently. The development of the world is not a linear progression, but a change in forms, the boundaries of equilibrium. Our consciousness, our sense of self, is nothing more than a feeling of presence, the uniqueness of our parameters, our space. All our sensations are the result of collective interaction with surrounding particles. To summarize, numbers are symbols, abstractions we use to quantify and categorize the world around us. Negative numbers and division are simplifications to denote direction and fragmentation. Everything we perceive is a result of the distribution of forces in space, and our consciousness is a mere sensation of presence. All our progress is a convergent series, limited by scarcity, where quality competes with quantity. Either people live better, or there are more of them.